Well, our topic tonight again is distracted driving. If you'd like to call us with a question or a comment, the number 855-LAW-1955. Catherine from Forestdale has been holding patiently on the line for us. Catherine, we appreciate that so much. If you will, go right ahead with your question for Officer Fitzgerald.
Thank you. I'm calling in reference to an incident my granddaughter had. She's very young, and the person that hit her is an elderly lady. Well, however, she was backing out of a parking space that's in a maybe like a grocery store, and it was kind of slanted. Okay, when she backed out, the elderly lady hit her, but she was on the phone. She was on the phone and hit her as my granddaughter was backing out. She actually told the officer that she did not see her backing out. Now, a year later, she's getting a letter indicating that she hurt the elderly lady. The elderly lady was hurt. But the officer allowed the other person to leave.
So let me ask this, Catherine. So what exactly is your question?
My question is would my granddaughter be at fault being that the driver of the other vehicle indicated that she didn't see her?
I mean, from a liability standpoint, it really just depends. It really just depends on, who caused the wreck, who had the right of way. Those factors such as somebody being on the phone or somebody being distracted, those are just factors. It sounds like there may be a lawsuit coming. It may be a situation where your daughter's sued, and then maybe the attorney that you hire countersues because your daughter believes that she did, not only did she not cause the wreck, but she was injured as a result. So neither one of those things are definitive. And just because an insurance company says, hey, you're the one that was at fault or you weren't at fault, all right, the insurance company doesn't get to decide. A jury gets to ultimately decide. So those are all just factors that play out during litigation. So a lot of it, frankly, comes down to credibility. Seems like just about every case that I try comes down to who the jury believes. And so, there's no way to tell right now based on what you're telling me. But one thing that this did bring up, and we were talking about it before, we talk about a lot of distracting driving incidents, but we were talking about pedestrians and what you're seeing out there. Will you talk to our viewers just a little bit about that concept?
Sure. We recently at the Birmingham Police Department put out some educational information on social media. We had a stretch a month ago where we had several pedestrians that were struck and killed. And just from talking to our wreck investigators, we believe that they were distracted. So that is a new trend that we're seeing in our community is pedestrians that are distracted, walking out in the roadway. I myself drive past the UAB campus on a daily basis, and I noticed that once classes are dismissed, you take a look at the students, and the majority of them are walking across the street playing on their cell phones. And thankfully we've not had any bad incidents, but I can only imagine what would happen if one of those poor students gets out in the roadway not paying attention and a driver is distracted while driving. So that's another combination. What happens when you have a distracted driver and a distracted pedestrian?
Yeah. That's interesting. So we all just need to do a better job, it sounds like.
Be aware. Be aware that there's, I guess just as much awareness as you can have and keep reminding yourself, everybody's guilty.
Yes.
And so, and I'm certainly not saying I'm not guilty.
Absolutely.
Haven't been guilty, but just more awareness and, as I guess what we're trying to do, just, because it's.
Put it out there again before people to just bring it to your attention again.
Yep.